back to the Comic Blender, folks. It's been a while.
It sure has. It's been weeks, Matt. What's going on? You slacking off, or is it Bob?
I just keep forgetting to bring my tape recorder, man.
Tape recorder? They don't use tapes no more.
I do. That's how we do ours here.
Anyway, we're at issue 45, guys. Like Matt said, it's been a while. It's good to be back. We've got lots of good stuff this week. So let's get this started, Matt.
Let's get it started. Before we jump into the comics, email us at comicblender@bosscomics.com.
We'd love to hear from you guys. Remember, if we read your email on air and use it in the podcast, you get that free subscription, man.
Full year subscription. So we got a little advertisement in. Let's just jump into the comic. This is gonna be a quick show. We've been postponing, the show, but hey, I know this is a quick one, but I'll start it off. Number one. This week I went off with stuff that you not a lot of commitment on, a little mini series. If you like it, it's only 5 issues, and if you don't, you could drop it. Exactly.
Right.
So the first one I picked was Killing Girl, number 1. It's a 1 of 5 series. Glenn Bunswick and Frank Espinoza is doing tackling the writing and art on this. It's a really good, solid comic. The only thing that I have bad about saying about it is the art.
Really?
But if you can see past the art, it's a great comic. It's pretty much, if you like one of those train assassin type stories, this is a comic for you. This chick's an assassin. People pay her to just hunt down these anybody they want to hunt down, and she comes crosshairs with she doesn't know anything about her past, only a little bit, and she keeps reminiscing about her past as the comic goes on. And
art's not too bad. It's different from what we usually see in a comic book, but it's nice looking.
It's true. That's what I'm saying. I've had a couple customers say, "Oh, I don't like the art, so I'm not gonna get it." And
they gotta have an open mind to some.
Yeah, it's just too bad that they can't look past the art because the writing is spectacular.
Cool.
That's my first pick of the week. And what's yours?
First one is a series I've been looking forward to ever since they announced it months ago. It's Booster Gold number 1. I was a huge fan of Booster Gold back in the late 80s, early 90s, whenever the original series was. And, I had high expectations for this series, and they lived up to all of them, man. Jeff Johns is a superstar comic writer.
You cannot go wrong with Jeff Johns.
Then they brought back Booster Gold's creator, Dan Jurgens, to do the art on it. So, they got a superstar team on it. Jeff Johns, like I said, great writer. He gets right into the story. This is picking up from where 52 ended. Remember when he saved the universe with Rip Hunter and stuff?
I don't read 52.
You didn't read 52? You read everything, man.
Except 52.
Anyway.
But I'm definitely going to read Booster Gold, though.
For those who did read 52, it picks up where that ended, where Booster saved the multiverse. And Rip Hunter's calling on him again, man. He needs him to fix some anomalies in the time stream. Skeets is there to provide some... Skeets is awesome to provide some comic relief, and it's just a great story. On the last page, you also get a couple of sneak peeks of what's going to happen later on, and when you see some of those sneak peeks, you're going to be shocked, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm so glad they've done a bang-up job with this first issue, and I can't wait to pick up the next one, man.
So, is it? It's going to be an ongoing or
ongoing, sir? It's an ongoing.
Good. It's always good to see those new ongoing characters that need their own comic.
Dude, I'm glad Booster's back. If we can just bring back Ted Cord, the universe would be complete.
True.
All right, what do you got for us, Matt?
I didn't go to the whole. I went a lot like violence. A lot of guts. This guy is crazy, man. It's called Terra Ink, another limited series, Max title, so anything goes in this one. So 1 of 5 again.
Cool.
And who's writing it? It's David Lapham and Patrick Zeiker is doing the writing and the art, which work tremendous for this comic. Really gritty art. A lot of I love it how he does the whole. What's the phrase I'm trying to use? I like the whole. It's freaking killing, man. The blood splattering, just the violence.
Title.
Yeah, he does. He's perfect for a Max title. There's no limits, obviously. Pretty much what's going on. The main character, what he is, he can't die. And so in order, his body starts decaying though. So, like at first he starts as a human, back in the, what was it? I forgot. It was back in the Roman era with the Romans and the Trojans. The big, gladiator fights and stuff. And he used to be this big time warrior, and they took over this one village, and the village came back and cast a spell on him, voodoo spell, and so now so the next thing you know, he's lying in bed, with his ladies, and all of a sudden he starts decaying. Like his nose is just decaying, and in order to stay alive, the cool thing about it is he needs to like not eat people, like take their body parts and put it on them, and it kind of like connects them and
replace stuff.
Exactly. He first off starting with animals, and then he eventually goes to humans, which is really cool. And later on, people start hiring him to take out people and stuff, because obviously he can't die.
So definitely a mature max title.
Definitely another mature, assassin type. You can't kill him, but they pretty much kick his butt in this comic. He gets it coming to him.
All right, sounds good.
But yeah, if you like the blood action, really solid. Hopefully the storyline shapes up a lot more later, because there's a lot of action in this one. So
cool.
Gotta go with Terra Ink.
All right, man.
What you got?
For my last pick this week, I got to say goodbye to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yes.
It was the last issue of the series. You're a Spider-Man fan like I am, man.
I am a Spider-Man fan, but it sucks.
What are you talking about? It's been a decent series. I mean, it's not on the level of amazing or maybe even sensational, but it's been okay.
It's
been okay.
It's the bare minimum. Thank God it's ending.
You know what? Anytime you see a Spider-Man title end, I'm sad, okay?
Hey, but they're coming out with Amazing Spider-Man 3 times a month.
That's true.
They're making up. They're canceling Sensational, if I'm right, and Friendly.
Yeah, they're canceling
and they're
both.
Bringing out Amazing, which it should be the whole time.
I guess. Anyway, anytime Spider-Man loses a title, I'm sad. So since I did a number 1 of one series, went ahead and did the last issue of another series. I'll say goodbye to Peter David, who's I think is an outstanding writer. Matt, doesn't agree on this series.
Story's a little weak, but I'd read it.
Art is by Todd Nanook. I think Nauk.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
he's done. Right. Todd, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You've done a bang-up job on the series. I like the issue. Like Matt said, it hasn't been the greatest of Spider-Man's titles, but the issue ties up all the loose ends with what was going on with the J. Jonah Jameson storyline and the Robbie Robertson storyline. And it puts a nice ending on the series. I'm glad they didn't leave anything hanging and leave us with any questions. And now all we got to do is wait for Amazing to start coming out 3 times a month now, man.
What's going on in this one? I'm flipping through it. I kind of want to read it now.
You don't read it at all?
No, I dropped it, man. But I'm looking at this JJ's freaking fist to Peter Parker. What's up with that?
Well, in the cap, I got to capsule it for you because this is a short show. But
okay.
But J. Jonah had fired Robbie Robertson, so Peter goes to talk to him about giving Robbie his job back. And look, I'll let you take some shots at me if you give Robbie his job back.
Oh, well, yeah, Peter Parker's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
So pick it up, last issue of the series. Who knows, maybe one day it'll be a huge collector's item.
I got it in my collection.
All right.
But we gave you 4, guys. Something that's really tasty is the covers of the week that we show.
Check it out.
Check it out, man. Can't get enough of freaking Wolverine.
That's an awesome cover. That you got Wolverine, Captain America, and Bucky on the same cover.
Very delicious.
It's
if David's
beautiful.
here, he would say delicious.
Spectacular.
If you could lick the comic, which you could, but I won't do it.
Was it finger
right? But that was a sweet cover. Again, we're cutting the show a little early. We gave you some good picks.
We gave you the cover of the week.
And again, email us at comicblender@bobscomics.com.
Anything, guys. You got questions about some comics? You got questions about a character? Comments, suggestions, questions, anything. We'll take them all, man.
Next week, I found a letter this week, and we're definitely going to use one. So
all right,
I'll show you after we shut down.
All right, cool.
But don't forget, Nasser. That's how the comic reads.
Woo! Best show ever.
Best show ever.